We have some 19 or 8 minutes to wrap up. We'll open the phone lines quickly, but then we talk about our fate going forward. So 03029086607. Our fate going forward is, for me, again, you see what I say, you think I'm pretending. You cannot beat Uruguay, you cannot even beat South Africa.
Let's not go there. Look,
South Korea.
Look, the referee is an American.
Okay.
We've played Americans twice at the World Cup.
Okay.
We've beaten them. Okay. And that was the best way they could take their revenge.
Anyway, that's aside. So we are leaving Portugal-Ghana game now.
We are qualifying.
Jeez.
It's a simple thing.
Did you see the Uruguay-South Korea game yesterday?
They also saw us. They also saw us. Look, let's face reality. That is why.
Let's take Korea now. Let's do this discussion. Yeah. Korea, the speed and what you are talking about, where they are not respecting anyone, they are coming all out against you, going all in. And so once you blow the whistle, finally, that's when they all went on the floor. They held their strength together. Can you do that against?
Yes,
Korea?
we can. That is why I mentioned the difference between respect and fear. Look, against the Portuguese, you respected them, and you allowed the respect to dawn on you to become a fear. My fear factor is, if I open up, they will score. And when I open up, they had a penalty. They begin to bring you down. Now you need a stronger self-esteem, self-belief to be able to come back. That's why when we got into the game, we were carried away by our self-esteem, and we were caught ball watching, and they scored the second goal. When you go into the game against the South Korea, you have the respect for them. But where is your fear factor? The fear factor is that if I lose that game, I'm going home. That alone will cause some adrenaline in you to know that I have to fight. Have you chased an animal before? The animal by nature is already scared of you. But when an animal realizes that at this point it's do or die, it will turn back and start barking at you. If it's a dog, it will start barking at you. If it's a serpent, it has to fight you because you fight it. So when we get to the case of South Korea, there is nothing like us going into a defensive shape in the first half and come back in the second half with a plan B. No. We'll go all out and fight for it.
Against South Korea.
That is what we have to do.
Hey, I'm scared though.
No. There's not, what are you scared of?
And this tournament is that every game with its tactics or formation or system that you want to introduce, depending on your opponent.
Yeah.
So this time around, I don't know the kind of setup they are pushing it out there for the Black Stars. I don't know who is going to start from the right or from the left.
Oh, I'll say it. I'll bench Barbara, man. And they'll say
no,
it.
you are here saying it. Maybe the coach will never bench him.
You shouldn't see.
I'm just saying that.
I'll bench the guy.
They are going to change about 2 or 3 players. But who are the players that they are going to change to match with the
I'll keep
South
the
Korean?
first 11.
Because
Barbara,
as you said,
man.
they are very swift. The opponents are very quick, very swift.
And that's just for Korea.
With the ball. So it's a different ball game altogether.
It's not easy. The remaining 2 matches.
Yes.
But Koku, you mark it. Ghana will qualify.
Alhaji, I said it. Case closed.
You mark it.
Case closed.
I don't know how you guys are seeing this thing. Again, when I was talking to you about
I tell you about this Ghana, Portugal.
Yeah.
And then now Ghana, Korea.
Yeah. Monday.
You are just afraid about their speed.
Yes, it counts.
You see the fear factor I'm talking
No, which fear factor? It's the reality. You also say
you respect the Koreans.
No, I respect the fact that there's a principle that is against us.
And the scare factor is that you are fear
It's not about their speed or the way they play. It will all depend on our technical bench.
Absolutely.
How are they going to match them? So for me, I can't say Black Star will go through or Korea will go through or who is going to through. Still, it's a 50-50 game. You see these 4 teams, everybody has the chance of qualifying.
Yeah.
So I can't say that Black Stars are going to qualify.
This is
it's
where
a 50-50
I analyze my game.
So let's see what would happen.
This is why I'm analyzing my game. Against South Korea, it's a must win for me.
Must win?
Yes, for me to stay in the tournament. When I get to play first, and I give my all, and I win my game, I get 3. I'm not saying we should do the math here, but I get 3 points. Portugal will have 3 points. If I win by a goal or 2 goals, it cancels my -1 goal. The next game is Portugal versus Uruguay. There is a huge pressure on Uruguay, not Portugal. And that is why Uruguay will give Portugal a fight. Because I play early, and don't play late in the evening. So Portugal will have 3, Ghana will have 3. Uruguay by then will have 1. So Uruguay has got no choice than to beat Portugal. If they don't beat Portugal, and Portugal wins them, it's 6. They start at 1. Against my last game against Uruguay, I can choose to draw that game. I'll get 4 points and qualify. That's where the masters. That's why I was hoping for a goalless draw in the first game between Uruguay and South Korea. Then in my second game, which is my final game is not my third game. My final game is my second game. Because when I win that second game, I get 3. Come what may in that game, if Portugal beats Uruguay, Portugal gets 6. If Uruguay draws with Portugal, Uruguay gets 2. I have 3. I have a happen in my last game. If Uruguay beats Portugal, it becomes 3-3-3. It's an open game. Then the final game is a do and die affair.
So you should know that in tournaments from the group stages, you can lose your first match, lose your second match, and win the third. It's a group stage. That's why I'm saying
the
that
second game is my final game.
It depends on the coach and the technical bench. What kind of formation or system are they putting it out there for the stars? Okay. And then what kind of players are choosing for the various positions? Play here, move here, don't go this way, stay back. Yesterday you could see our coach on the touchline. Sometimes if a player is moving, they will shout on you, stay.
Yeah.
When you are doing that, you are confusing your players.
According to the taxes, what should we do? We should allow it to be going.
That's why I'm saying it depends on the tactics you are facing and South Korea. Okay. So you can't just say I'm going to beat South Korea. It's a tournament. Yes. Look at the match between Saudi and Argentina. Because of the first half, 3 clear offsides for Argentina.
Yes.
So they were thinking that, these people, 3 goals offside, they couldn't take. So when we come in for the second half, it's easy for us to watch.
Complacency.
So, and then Javier Reina talked to them. Look, they are human beings like you. Boot for boot. This is how we play ball.
And you think that this was not told to these guys? These guys were even playing in the league, the same league as Ronaldo.
You saw Ronaldo's reaction after the foul on Inaki Williams. You saw his reaction. He felt like, whoa, if that was me, that was a pen. If that was Ronaldo, that was a penalty. You saw his body posture. You realized everything about him. He was scared that they would take that as a penalty. And if they are taking that, he wouldn't be surprised. So the players themselves know.